Education is about more than gaining knowledge. It's about discovering who we are, discovering what we can become, and then making it happen. At Rochester University, that's just what we're doing. Drawing on the knowledge, strengths, gifts, and faith of each of us, rising together to create something more, to become something better. We're opening new paths to learning and growth in order to create new opportunities to excel in our careers and our lives, to give and to serve as we are each called to do, to engage in new ways, to make our unique impression on our community and our world, and to make them better than they were before. We're finding innovative new uses for what was familiar or forgotten, finding new ways to put what we already have to higher and better purposes. We're repairing, rebuilding, rethinking, reimagining, breathing new life into some of our most valued resources, letting legacy assets contribute once again to our campus and to our community. We're rethinking and relearning who we are, reaffirming our commitment to our principles, to our ideals, to our faith, and to each other. We're finding new ways to demonstrate that commitment, to declare who we are, to show our passion, and to stand apart. Participating in God's mission, sharing life in the Spirit of God, and contributing creativity, knowledge, and integrity to our rapidly changing world. We are Rochester University, learners, teachers, and believers, working together for good, always striving to make it better. Rise together, stand apart. Rochester University.
Life moves fast and there's no time to waste. Wouldn't it be nice to just shop, tap, and go? Chief Financial Credit Union offers contactless payment options on all debit and credit cards. Shop all you want, then just tap and go. For tap debit cards to multiple mobile payment options, get the contactless payment experience from Chief Financial Credit Union.
Live from the Gardner White and Sarah Ford GMC Rochester Hills Broadcast Center, this is the 2022 Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade. Brought to you by the Rochester Regional Chamber Foundation and proudly presented by Chief Financial Credit Union, More Than Money, and Rochester University, Rise Together, Stand Apart. Here are your parade hosts, David Walker and Dr. Sarah Whedon.
Well, happy Sunday, everybody. We are here to welcome you to the 70th annual Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade. And as you can probably guess, that David Walker is not sitting to my right. So this is Jason Dale, everybody. He's usually with the production team on the other side of the camera. So I just wanted to thank you for stepping in. David is actually home under the weather. And so we are sending lots of well wishes to him. But in the meantime, you and I have a parade to put on.
It is a great day for a parade. Dave, I wish you all the best. Hope you're at home watching right now. I'm going to do my best to fill your shoes. It's a beautiful parade. I mean, every parade day is a beautiful day, especially here in downtown Rochester. I mean, look at that blue sky. People are already anxiously awaiting. They've been here for a long time. I just love the energy on parade day.
So we've actually been up since about 8 o'clock this morning, and I was checking in with the production crew, and there were people actually lining the streets then. They wanted to claim their territory so that way they had the perfect spot to watch the parade, which I think is so lovely. People actually mark their first Sunday of every December with the parade, and I think that's just so delightful.
Yeah, it's a huge tradition. This is the 70th running of the Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade.
Yes.
So 70 years, you talk about tradition. Every year you talk to people, and this is like, one of the big landmarks for their holiday season. Sometimes the kickoff of their holiday season.
Well, and throughout the parade, you're going to be hearing about a lot of people that we will go out of our way to thank. Because I know Maggie has a big thank you to the community, which I know you're going to share with us.
Yes.
But throughout the parade, it would not be possible without all of the sponsors, all of the production crew, all the people that make me look and feel put together. Same thing with you. So please, if you have the opportunity, use these people, shop their stores, because one of the reasons that they participate with us is because they are so community oriented. And as our way of giving back and saying thank you, go use them. They're wonderful and, such a big part of why we get to call this such a wonderful and successful community. So
yeah, we are happy to be. It's a beautiful 37 degrees outside, but thanks to Gardner White and Sarah Ford Buick GMC of Rochester Hills, we have this beautiful broadcast center that we're inside right now. We also wanted to thank Brookview Realty for letting us
housing
use
us.
Yes, for housing us and leaving the heat on for us. We want to thank the Chamber and the Chamber Foundation. I have a note here from Maggie Bobbitz, who is the Rochester Regional Chamber Foundation president. And Maggie says, the Rochester Regional Chamber Foundation would like to extend our gratitude to all our parade sponsors and participants. The last couple of years has been hard on us all, and the support of the community for the parade has been overwhelming. The parade means the world to our little staff of 5 and all our volunteers, and it means the world to us to know that it means just as much to the community. Wishing you and your families a happy and safe holiday season. Now, Maggie says that the Chamber has a staff of 5, and that might be a small staff, but it is a mighty staff. The things that those 5 people at the Chamber do for the community, it's pretty amazing.
Well, and I think that could be said for a lot of things in Rochester. The Rochester Fire Department, police department, all of it, the Oakland County, Rochester Hills, Rochester, all seem to make things happen. Mm-hmm. What one's lacking, the other fills in where one, and so it's been a really cool thing to see, especially over the last couple years, just how everybody has worked together to make sure that we filled in the gaps for areas that we were lacking.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful that they did, because you could call any one of the municipalities for any reason and get all of your questions answered, especially when people were really uncertain about things. So really thankful. So I wanted to take a minute, since we have it, just to thank all the people who helped put me together today. Jason put himself together, so I want to make sure we give him a round of applause for all the things that he did. But Von Marr did a beautiful job getting David and I put together. So David was going to wear this beautiful suit, this beautiful tie. We were going to coordinate, and now Jason is coordinating with me. But I couldn't be remiss and not thank Lisa, Lila, Rachel, and Doreen for all of their beautiful help that they did. I will post on Facebook later a great picture of us getting prepared, but they spent so many hours getting us ready, making us feel comfortable. Von Marr has just been exceptional with free gift wrap service. The store, if you have not been up there at Rochester or at Walton and Adams, is just stunning. They spent a lot of time renovating it and redoing it. So if you have not been up there for the holiday season, please do go up and check them out. They were nothing but overly generous and kind with us during this parade season, and we couldn't have put ourselves together without Von Marr.
We're also going to be talking about and thanking our chief sponsors. We have Chief Financial Credit Union, and we have Rochester University. It's amazing. Rochester University, the last time we ran this parade, was Rochester College, and now here they are at Rochester University, growing up with the community. I wanted to read something about Chief Financial, who's one of our main sponsors. Can't thank them enough. Since it was established in 1941, Chief Financial Credit Union has helped people. Its priority. Helping people is truly their priority. The things that they do in the community are just amazing. From checking accounts that pay you with some pretty good rewards, like 5% interest or 2% cash back on your debit card purchases, to credit cards that give back to community partners like the Leader Dogs for the Blind and Rochester University. Sponsors helping each other. Chief Financial Credit Union offers products that benefit you and your hometown, obviously, like the Leader Dogs. Everyone loves those. Check out the credit union difference at your hometown credit union, Chief Financial. And they actually have a brand new branch that they just cut the ribbon on Just a few steps past the end of the parade, down at...
It's beautiful.
Yeah, just
and
across
it's got
the
a beautiful
bridge.
Christmas tree. They did a really nice job with the decor. And
Yes.
speaking of that, it looks like we have some really pretty decor coming down the parade route. It looks like we actually get to see the first
Oh, there they are.
kickoff to the parade. So while we wait, I have a couple more thank yous. So Madison Parrish and Stephanie Aragona from Arago Salon, you guys made me look beautiful today. Thank you so much for helping it look like I woke up like this. You guys are always a blast to hang around with, and I always look forward to being able to do this every year. Paul Haig always puts me in his most beautiful jewelry. These are diamonds, ladies and gentlemen, and the showcases that he has in his store, from everything from classical to historic to brand new, he always decks me out in the most beautiful way. So go into Haig's. And his team also did a really good job of putting me together. And then we would be remiss in not thanking the production team. So Nick, we love working with you. Every time we hear that we're going to do this, we are like, only if Nick does it as well. And same thing with you.
I have to give a shout out to Jeannie Morris and Transforming Spaces for this beautiful
Decor.
this table dressing that we have here. It lets us have our pizza back here and all of our stuff,
Yes.
our little Sudoku that we'll be doing down there. Nobody can see that. So thanks, Jeannie. Okay, so who do we have coming down the?
So first and foremost, always leading the parade is the Rochester Police and Oakland County Sheriff Department. What a beautiful day to walk, and I'm just thrilled to have them. So with them, we have Rochester Chief of Police Steve Schuttenhelm and the Rochester Hills Substation Captain Russ Geiser, who are going to kick off our parade today. So I think all of their vehicles have been cleaned and washed. I think they even managed to match the lights as far as the synchronicity of them. So we'd like to open the parade with the Rochester Police and Oakland County Sheriff's Departments.
It's like we have the color guard coming down right there. It's nice to see the color guard at the beginning of our parade and every parade, honoring America, starting it off, letting us think that, or letting us, be reminded, the freedom that we have. And so it's always great to see us honoring the flag and the colors at the beginning of a parade.
Well, and one of the things, just coming back to the idea of community, is every time we do a parade, without question, they're always here and ready to represent. So not only do they get to honor their participation, in the military, but they also get to honor their commitment to the community, giving back. It's just a wonderful way for us to continue to see all the ways that the community just rallies together in order to make sure that we show our love and support for everybody and their individual roles that they play.
You can hear the claps.
You can hear the
Hear
claps.
the applause for the color guard.
Well, and on a Sunday, look at how put together they look, right? So they could be anywhere else, and yet they're
Right.
here representing, and I just think that that's wonderful. Sun is shining. The honor guard is walking and leading the parade today, in their sunglasses, no less, because it's sunny out, and I love that.
Right. I hope that they have their extra warm gloves on. We get to see. We're sort of at the beginning of the parade route, so we're kind of lucky. We get to see everyone when they're still excited,
Ready to go.
and have the warmth of excitement, kind of running through them.
Well, and if you think about, some of the dance teams we'll see, they don't have the joy of being able to wear a winter coat, right?
Right.
They're in matching sparkling costumes, and they want to make sure that they're all uniform. So there's a lot that goes into this.
Yes, for sure.
That's a good view of them. Amazing.
Yep.
Just amazing. Thank you so much. All right, behind them, we have the Rochester Hills Veterans of Foreign Wars. The VFW and the American Legion are here marching in the parade today, so we always love to see the old
Vehicles.
Yes. So it's the Military Vehicle Collectors Club of Michigan that always represents. They bring out everything that they used to use that now has probably been, made a classic and refurbished. But they've all got their original uniforms on, as you would have seen them in the day. And they also often open up the parade for us. So we're very grateful that they are willing to do that as well.
So much pride, labor of love, putting those things together, keeping them kept up, keeping them look like brand new. It's
love.
When, on a day like today, no better day to bring them out. 37 degrees and sunny, keep them running. I think it's absolutely brilliant.
Yes, for sure.
Depending on the year, sometimes they will bring boats as well. So we'll have to see what they bring this year. Looks like they've got their big tankers. Oh, you can hear them I can hear them in the background.
Uh-huh.
We're getting all the noises from all the angles. But again, they could have been anywhere else on a Sunday, and they're here with us, and we absolutely love that. So
Yeah, looking very good in the sunshine.
So it looks like we're going to have a minute in the parade before we see the Boy Scouts crest over the hill. So I wanted to take a minute to talk about Rochester University, who's one of the parade sponsors. You know, they really have evolved over the last couple of years. And, you know, they offer everything from esports and gaming administration to digital marketing, healthcare and management, and neuroscience. And upcoming, they're going to honor Coach Garth Pleasant next April 2023, where they premiere a docu-short called Coach Make the Big Time Where You're At. So we are really excited that Rochester University continues to participate at the level that they do. All incoming freshmen get the RU Pledge, which is an innovative loan repayment assistance program that allows you to follow your dreams both on campus and after graduation without the possibility and burden of that much debt. So with that said, we're going to kick it off with our Boy Scouts.
That very large flag that you see is about 20 feet by 30 feet. And there's Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, and adult leaders that are carrying the flag today. The Boy Scouts of America now offer programs to all youth, and the Boy Scouts are proudly carrying this flag, and they have been for 30 years in this parade.
Nothing makes a statement in the parade like watching the parade walk down the route. I mean, really, as a true American, nothing really grounds the parade like a big American flag. So we're super grateful that the Boy Scouts are willing to do that every single year.
Yeah, I love seeing that flag. I've been involved with this parade for a long time, and it's just always nice to see that beautiful, huge flag coming down the street.
Yes. And then right behind them, we have Sheriff Bouchard. Sheriff Bouchard is one of the longest serving sheriffs in the state of Michigan. So I'm hoping we're going to see the horses at some point, because usually he brings all the horses, the mounted and the mirror units, with him. There he is.
I'm wondering if that might be Taser. That little dog might be a Taser.
We've watched him grow up on camera.
Yes.
There's more pictures of him on social media than I think any other dog I've seen around. But he decided to walk the parade route this year. Sheriff Bouchard, always good to see you. He looks warm and very chic. Someone dressed him this morning. Someone did a great job.
Yes.
And it looks like we have the Oakland County Dive Rescue Team. So they brought out the big guns for today. I'm telling you, Sheriff Bouchard has been all over it this last year, very busy, so we're thankful for him and his team's service.
Yeah, we thought we might have seen a boat, but we get the dive rescue team, even better.
There you go. We could have one without the other.
We have some more our elected officials coming up next. Next up should be Mark Tisdall.
There he is. And his wife are walking the parade route.
We've been serving for 8 years, was reelected in 2022 to serve another term in the Michigan House.
Him and his wife, Susan. Love his hat. Look at how everybody's looking chic today.
Yes, very nice.
Right behind him, we should have Oakland County Treasurer Robert Wittenberg. So he's served since July of 2021. And then we've got Adam Kokendorfer, who's stepped off because they reconfigured his property.
Oh, his district?
His district, thank you very much.
Yes, a lot of redistricting, a lot of people being shuffled around.
But Adam Kokendorfer did a wonderful job. He's walking with his wife, Lauren, his daughters, Claire and Elise, and they have a dog, Monty. We got to see Monty at one point. Again, I bet you anything Lauren put them together today because they look fabulous. So thank you for walking the parade route. And there's the judges. We've got the Honorable Lisa S. Dorian, Honorable Judge Nancy Karniak, and the Honorable Julie Nicholson from District 52-3. We love seeing them walk the parade route every year. They help serve the community in such a wonderful way. And honestly, they serve really great on the board of directors as well. So they participate in many of the parades. We expect them to walk down the parade route, so we're so happy to see them.
Yes, big community supporters.
Oh, and always so stylish. I'm telling you, someone should dress the people of the parade.
I love the light bulb necklace. I was like,
Do you?
Yeah.
I wonder if it actually lights up.
it does look like it is lit up. It's so bright and sunny outside, it's hard to tell.
Well, Lisa's getting left behind because she's so excited waving to everybody. There's Julie Nicholson. I'm waving to her like she can see me, but I'll hug her afterwards. Next up down the parade route, we have got Mayor of Rochester, Stuart Fixon, and his wife, Maria, coming down the parade route in their matching scarves. So stoic, I love it. Waving. So this is Mayor Bixon's 8th year serving as the mayor of Rochester and his 23rd year on the Rochester City Council. So we thank you so much for your service, sir. And then right behind him, you can see Nancy Salvia, who is Mayor Pro Tem. And I'm pretty sure that their city council members, Mark Albrecht, Doug Gould, Ann Peterson, Steve Sage, and the newly appointed Marilyn Trent are the fellow city council members walking. So we thank you for your service as well.
Yeah, we want to welcome Marilyn as a newly serving council member.
Yes, everybody's got a smile on their face. Nancy Salvia looks like she's just ready to take charge. So whether it's the parade or whether it's the council, she is ready and willing.
Yes.
Whoever's driving in front of them, hopefully they have their driver's license because I hope they know they're not driving straight. Just kidding. It's all fun at the parade route.
Yes. There she is.
Looking good, Nancy.
Ooh, someone's got a hot drink or a hot soup or something.
You know, somehow they always forget us in here with the hot chocolate. Just because we're inside doesn't mean we couldn't use a good hot cup of hot chocolate.
Yes. I think there was Snoopy, and I think there was an elf up in the front seat of that Jeep.
It's probably the quietest ride ever. Oh, Buddy the Elf.
No,
Buddy
it's
the Elf.
Buddy the Elf. Okay.
Probably the most enjoyable part of the parade for them is they get to just enjoy all the sights and sounds rather than being part of it. So then it looks like we have Rochester Hills City Council behind them.
Yes.
So we've got City Council President Ryan Deal and Vice President Dr. Susan Boyer, following with fellow council members David Blair, Dale Hetrick, Carol Moreland, Teresa Mungiolia, and our ever important David Walker. There's Mayor Barnett himself. Welcome to the parade route, Mayor. Happy to have you always, Mayor Brian Barnett.
And family.
And family. See, you got some more of the light necklaces. It sounds like we missed them. So maybe we'll have to ask for them afterwards. Everybody looks wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, I always love seeing them on the parade route. Nothing brings me more joy than when you see people who normally serve behind a desk and they get to come out and just wave to all of their constituents.
Yeah.
All right, behind them we have the Chief Financial Credit Union and the Walkers.
Okay.
So Chief Financial Credit Union is one of the parade sponsors today, and obviously you can see they brought their entourages with them.
Yep. They moved their headquarters in town in 2015, and they made a promise to be true corporate neighbors, and they really have. They really have. The amount of donations that they've made to the community is just amazing. Always supporting those in need.
And they brought pom-poms. So you don't know me very well, but pom-poms are my thing.
Behind
Behind them is another one of our parade sponsors, Rochester University. So we told you a little bit about them at the beginning. But they brought pom-poms as well. I think they're probably trying to compete. But Dr. Brian Stogner leads his 3rd year as the president for the university. So we're happy to have all of you here representing in the parade.
Well, they are very excited and ready to go.
Well, and do you think they look like they coordinated a little bit? I'm pretty sure they all look like they tried to coordinate, which makes me joyful.
There was Dr. Stogner walking right in the middle of them.
He's got an entourage. I'm sure he loves it. There's
He
the
has an
LED
entourage.
truck always coming and lighting up the parade route. Thank you for joining us today. Then behind them, we've got our 2022 Grand Marshals, Bill and Sharon Byers, coming down the parade route. So Bill opted to walk instead of the limo this year. Not surprising. Look at him in his festive holiday gear.
Nice.
So Bill Byers actually was gifted his first wrecker at age 16, which obviously forever changed the way we see Byers wrecking in the community. Started out with 7 tow trucks and has now grown to a fleet of 45 trucks with equipment in 3 locations: Rochester, Clarkston, and Lapeer, which supplies all of the northern Detroit suburbs. They have been heavily involved in the community. Bill has been they're giving him food. That's wonderful.
Oh, he's got a hot dog from La Puma.
So Bill has served as a firefighter in both Rochester and Oakland Township, and he's also worked as part of the sheriff's deputy in Oakland County. Obviously, you can see how eager he is to play with the community. Sharon eventually jumped into the business when he married her. They have 3 beautiful daughters, Nicole, Tiffany, and Shelby, and get this, 8 grandkids.
Okay.
7 boys and 1 girl. I bet that little girl is very spoiled. Bill Byers is the founder and president of Move Over Michigan, which is a nonprofit 501c3, which helps to keep people on the side of the road protected and from getting hit.
Yep. Bill's a great guy, does a lot for the
We
community.
love having Bill here.
This is Vitality Dance. It's a club sport at Oakland University for dancers of all levels. They are both a recreational and competitive team. Dancers perform at local venues in various styles such as jazz, hip hop, lyrical, pom, and contemporary.
Are you a dancer, Jason?
I am not a dancer.
Okay, well, I bet you're an ugly sweater wearer, so maybe you could blend in with them in a different way. Let's take a minute to listen in. I'm not much of a singer either, so you don't want to hear me sing.
Yes. I mean, I play the radio.
I love
That's
it.
the extent of my musical.
Next up, we have the Stony Creek Junior Cougars football and cheer team. And you'll be happy to know that the Stony Creek football team won the high school band first and the Grand Marshal award while they were walking down the parade route, so we're happy for them. We love having, all the young people walk down the parade route. Without them, I feel like this would be a little bit bland. But the Stony Creek Junior Cougars is actually a youth cheer and football organization. It's in its 7th year, which focuses on feeding young cheer and football athletes in our local middle school and high school cheer football teams. So we're happy to have them. They're very excited to be here.
They are fired up. Love it.
Wow, look at them. They even found the camera. Very impressive. Someone likes the spotlight. We're very excited for them.
And I hear my favorite part of any parade, which is the marching band.
Yes, I hear you. So we've got the Stony Creek High School Marching Band coming down the parade route, being sponsored by our reindeer sponsors, Matina, Kent, and Gibbons, which has locations in Rochester and Lapeer, and Bellbrook Trinity Health, which is a 5-star rated life plan community located right here in Rochester. So we're going to take a minute to listen as Stony Creek High School band comes down the parade route. getting a little quieter. So I'm going to venture a guess that we have got the Stony Creek High School football team coming down the parade route. So they actually won the high school band, which you just heard, and the first grand marshal for the float. And I can see why. So their theme is Armor Up, so they're trying to build men of character. They're from Stony Creek High School. They're trying to build lifelong relationships. I totally admire that and love serving, in the community with Dutton Farms, the Yellow Ribbon Fund, and the New Day Foundation. So thank you so much for joining us, Stony Creek football team.
If you want to know how tough they are, some of them don't even look like they're wearing jackets.
I mean, it is 37 in Michigan. Next, we've got the Rotary Club. So Rotary Club won the second adult division for the awards. So congratulations to them. They have over 100 men and women in the area. They raise $100,000 a year and distribute it locally. So we're so grateful for everything that they do.
Some of their recent projects are a medical clinic in Guatemala, scholarships, and refugee resettlements, serving our local community and the greater global
Here
community.
we have Rochester Salvage and Supply. So they are a float replica of the repurposed materials that they actually sell. They have everything from tables to shelves to fireplace mantles. You can use any of their supplies for those things. They love being part of the Rochester area, and South Street oftentimes gets forgotten about, so they encourage you to come on down. Behind them, we have Vibe Dance Academy.
Yeah, the owner, Lisa Krantz, has been instructing dancers for over 24 years in Rochester Hills. She has a passion for helping students reach their full potential, both on and off the dance floor. They've done a lot. They performed with the Pistons and Lions, a lot of local events.
Well, here they go. Let's watch them. Oh, thanks, ladies. What a joyful way to be in the parade today.
The Vibe Tribe.
Ooh, there you go. Next up, we've got Gray's Craze, which are your local charcuterie board and box distributor. So anybody who needs anything, they are located at 25 Mile in DeQuinder and happy to help with any of your holiday celebration needs. Next, following them,
Looks like we have some scouts. Yes, we do. We have Pack 188 and Troop 188, chartered at University Presbyterian Church. They're right up there on Adams, celebrating 55 years. These are kids that are ages 5 to 11 or up to grade 5. Led by fantastic parent volunteers. Their annual activities include 4 seasonal campouts, Pinewood Derby, archery, and most recently the Soapbox Derby race down 3rd Street.
look at those trees. They look low maintenance. And it looks like right behind them is one of my favorite, the Leader Dogs for the Blind, founded in 1939. Proudly serves the Rochester community with 17,000 clients trying to help with independent life skills, travel skills rather. All services are provided free of charge, which I always think is very remarkable. But every time I'm downtown Rochester, if I don't see one, I see 3, walking, working on training. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hey.
Who's a good puppy?
You hope they don't fail, right? Because someone has to adopt them, but they're so beautiful, so well trained, well behaved. It's just such a beautiful addition to the community, and I'm sure helps so many people out. Oh, hey, buddy. Come on into the showroom. You can host with both of us.
The Leader Dogs are out at a lot of community events, ribbon cuttings and that, and they're just so well behaved and so cute.
I think having dogs in your life makes everything better, so, you know.
I think so.
Behind them, looks like we've got a penguin coming down. We've got the Rochester Lions Club.
Lions Club was instrumental in starting the Christmas parade way back in 1951, and they have been a part of it ever since. We serve is the motto of the Rochester Lions Club, And the Lions Club has served the Rochester community for 78 years. That is a commitment to community.
Normally the person who has to wear that warm costume usually gets the short end of the stick, but I'm pretty confident they consider themselves blessed today.
Yes, yeah, they're lining up to wear it.
I wonder if there's anything in those presents. Curious.
That's a good question.
Behind them, we have the Rochester and the Rochester Hills Knights of Columbus Councils, which was founded in 1882, which has grown into, get this, 2 million members on 6 continents.
Wow.
In over 14,000 councils. So today we have councils 2452, 10343, and 13950, all walking. They often do their Tootsie Roll drive, most of you know, and often help contribute money to those that are mentally and physically disabled. We're happy to have you come down the parade route.
We have a little bit of a break while we wait for the Rochester High School Marching Falcons to come back.
So what do you think so far?
I think it's been great so far.
Do they let you pick out the music for the bands, or do they just let you hear it as it comes on?
Usually the band director will pick out the...
Yeah. So we jokingly say we get to hear the music as everybody comes down the parade route. We don't get any preliminary music selection, so it's nice to be able to hit it firsthand.
Oh, right, yeah, we don't get a preview.
So we've got the Rochester High School Marching Band.
Sponsored by Ray Lighting Center. Thank you to Ray Lighting Center.
Locations in Sterling Heights and Novi. Let's take a listen.
A lot of people don't realize that those instruments are pretty precision instruments, and in the cold, sometimes it's hard to get them to sound.
Yes, they sound
good.
amazing. So behind them, we have the Rochester Fraternal Order of Eagles. It is their 75th anniversary. Congratulations to you. They are a cherished fixture in the community since 1947. Are you noticing a theme here?
Yes.
A lot of organizations just really planting their seeds here in Rochester.
I love that eagle.
They did a great job decorating. Look at how sparkly it is.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
loving these floats.
Yes.
Nice work done on those.
Behind them, we have the Girl Scout troops from Meadowbrook Elementary School. So we've got several different troops represented from grade 1 all the way to 5. Daisies, Brownies, and Juniors are all well represented. I just love seeing the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts.
Yes.
To me, it's just a generational thing that gets passed down. You get to see their badges, how hard they work, help teach them character, life skills. Just really is amazing to see how excited they still are after generations of it still being part of the community.
Yeah, well, I think that's why the community has such long-running supporters, like some of the groups that have come by, because they start so young.
Yes, look at it. And they're all so happy and smiley. I see some of them, their whole vest is covered in badges. Behind them, we have the Lutheran High Northwest drill team. So they have 250 students there. They started in 1987. So happy to have them on the parade route. They look very coordinated as well. And as you can see, they have pom-poms as well. Nobody has shared any with me, maybe because they're concerned I'm going to ruin their whole vibe.
You can hear those pom-poms?
You can. They just bring joy to my heart. Look at those smiles. Behind them, we have the peer-to-peer fundraiser winners.
Yes, the PCN number 7 raised almost $2,000. PCN group number 7 is a referral group in the chamber that passes business referrals to others in the group.
Now we have Sit Means Sit dog training with Go Team Therapy and crisis response dogs. You know, anytime I see a dog, it's a good time for me. So they've been serving the local community since 2008. It's family owned. Started in Colorado. They offer free, no-cost consultations to help get you in the right program. Oh, look at everybody gets to ride.
That's the way.
Hey, buddy, love your goggles. Oh, so sweet. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's gonna sit.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna have him sit like a good boy.
Wow, look at that.
He's like, I don't know what's going on here, but I think I'm ready to move. There they go. Look at how beautiful.
My dog doesn't like to sit on that cold.
Yeah, I
concrete.
can't. I don't want to eat either.
Yeah, she'll move over to sit on the grass. So what we have next is we have the Eastern Michigan WOW Chapter American Rosie Riveter Association, honoring the legacy of Rosie the Riveter. They share her stories and continue her work by honoring active service members and veterans, keeping patriotism alive and Rosie's mission alive.
I love it. So behind them, we've got a 1966 Massey Ferguson tractor driven by Jim Rogers, representing the Rochester Hills Museum at Van Heusen Farm. So they've been preserving over 200 years of community history, preserving 5 barns, 2 houses, a schoolhouse, and 16 acres of gardens and grounds. Pat McKay does a wonderful job keeping that well preserved, and we're so grateful for his dedication to the community. It's open for weddings, anniversaries, graduation parties, and meetings, followed by
And the Rochester Fire Department.
So there's those crazy clowns every year.
Yes. The fire department clowns have been in this parade for 70 years. Yeah, appeared at the very first one. The men and women of the fire department provide fire and EMS services, and they support local charities.
And they have some fun, if you hadn't noticed.
A lot of fun, yes.
You can hear it. I can hear it outside the door. You don't even have to be mic'd to hear them. Saying hi to everybody. No fires here today, ladies and gentlemen, just joy. Looks like they brought some of their entourage with them.
Oh, there's the Grinch.
It really is amazing just to see how stunning those trucks are up close. Really, the purpose that they
Yes.
serve is just amazing.
Yes. Those trucks do a lot of hard work. They take a lot of pride in keeping them shiny like brand new.
Behind them, we have First State Bank. So this year, First State Bank float features fleece for a good cause. We're happy to have them. So grateful for their service to the community. So they're encouraging financial well-being in our community. Their Rochester branch helps house and service a bunch of the Rochester community, so we're so happy that they are here as well.
And there's their tagline, saving is sweet.
Ooh, that ice cream cone looks delicious.
It does. It's cold, but it's never too cold for ice cream.
Behind them, we have the Rochester Youth Cycling and Rochester Mountain Bike team. So this makes my heart so joyful because you know I mountain bike. But they've got over 200 members and over 150 medals amongst the two teams that they've brought together. So they've got riders from grades 1 to 12. They encourage people to get out, be active together, obviously in a team environment to physically and mentally grow. So I just want to go ride with them. Can you take the rest of the parade and I'm going to go ride?
They've got most of those 200 riders right there in their group. This is a Goldfish Swim School. Oh, there's a...
He's a fish out of water. You like that? Should I keep my day job? I think so.
Nice. They offer, they help children learn to swim in a safe, fun environment starting at age 4. It's like it's always a tropical swim day at Goldfish with their 90-degree pool.
As long as you stay inside. Behind them,
Yes.
we have Hugger Elementary Girl Scouts. So the Hugger Elementary Girl Scout troop consists of kindergarten through 5th grade young ladies. They focus on being great leaders, friends, and community members. Girls, I think you're acing it. Love to support community projects, go on field trip, and just be good friends and citizens of the community. We're happy to have you on the parade route, ladies. Glad to see you staying so warm and color coordinated. It looks like they really tried. Look at blues and purples.
Yeah, there's even a unicorn up there.
Everybody needs a unicorn on the parade route.
Yes. Hi,
Look
girls.
at those smiles. Hey, ladies. Is that Santa on their ears that are bobbing back and forth?
And of course, the very supportive parent volunteers helping out.
Next up, we've got North Hill Brownie Troops.
Ooh, coffee pocket, important. Hi.
Would you rather ride or walk?
You know, when it's cold, it'd be nice to keep moving and walk.
Get some exercise
Yeah, a summer parade is fun to ride or run.
with a friend,
Yeah.
holding hands. Delightful. So behind them, it looks like we've got the North Hill Elementary School, North Hill Brownie Troop, 77316 coming down the parade route. They're so enthusiastic, they're leaving everybody else behind. They're like, we gotta go.
Yep. Always serving the community. They actually have a clothing drive that's running right now. Hope it's going well for them.
There's Ann Peterson, the City Council. We've got Musson Elementary Girl Scout troops ranging from kindergarten to 4th grade. So their goal is to help support green schools to help create a more sustainable community. They like to help discover the fun, friendship, and power of girls together. We're happy to have just such a wonderful group of young ladies with us.
Yeah, so many.
So we've got
Scouting.
Inferno Dance Company led by Riley McHale. So we love seeing them in the community. Let's take a watch.
All aboard! All aboard! Tickets, please, tickets. Well, you're coming?
very talented.
Yeah, love, nice energy, love it.
Next up, we have the OPEIU, the Office and Professional Employees International Union for the local 40 union nurses and radiology tech with Ascension. They love going above the call of duty, and we're so happy to have them on the parade routes.
Especially after the last couple of years, I can't thank them enough for all that they do.
Followed by Julie Tarango of State Farm.
State Farm is the #1 growing auto insurance provider of all local agencies. Julie grew up in downtown Rochester and went to Stony Creek High School and Oakland University. Adorable. Now there is a guy fired up about this parade.
So it looks like we've got McCrae Harbor here. So McCrae Harbor has 80 manicured acres of direct deep water access to Lake St. Clair. McCrae Harbor is a perfect home for the weekend or for the season. They're obviously using a vintage truck for their Christmas parade. I wonder if it's too late in the season to be using the boats. But
Not for this guy.
we love, oh, he's with his wave runner. I wonder if that's winterized or if it's ready to be launched. Oh, followed by a boat. Good. They've got the boat ready with the Christmas tree. It seems so appropriate.
Yeah, I guess he's winterized.
They have 2 restaurants open to the public during the summer. Of course, he's singing Mariah Carey. This is like the most delightful thing in my day.
Wow, nice.
We have the Rochester Avon Historical Society. Established in 1969, it's a nonprofit organization that educates the community about local history to foster appreciation and preservation of its historical resources.
Our community has a deep historical history. It's good to have them around to make
Beautiful.
it a focus.
Look at that wreath on the front of that car. Stunning.
Yes,
Someone
it
put
is.
some effort in today. Love it.
Nice.
So behind them, we have another marching band, one of our regulars, the Memphis Senior High School Marching Band, sponsored today by Parf Pharmaceutical, which is a proud partner of the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce, and Pixley Funeral Home, which has been in the greater Detroit area for 125 years. Led by Mr. Joshua Ish, let's give them a listen. Oh, they're singing the Grinch.
Yes. Love to see the decorations on the instruments and on the sousaphone and some of the saxophone here going by.
Well, we have Rhythm Point Dance Academy, who definitely coordinated this morning. They've won multiple national awards this year. Founded by Maria Huber Mitchelson in 2004, it is a dance studio for all styles of dance. Maria, who was a former professional dancer, takes pride in training her dancers to the best ability. They've been on 2-time winner of Top Dance Studio and winner by Channel 4 Vote for the Best.
Looking very comfortable in their red and black flannel.
They got the right idea today.
Yeah, they do. Next up,
We have the Cheese Lady,
The
who won the
Cheese
second
Lady.
business award for parade floats today, so we wanted to recognize that.
she has a passion to share love and knowledge of cheese. Their extensive European and domestic local cheese selection of over 200 cheeses is available to sample in their store. Oh, wait.
Go figure, they would be towing around a large block of cheese.
Oh, a big piece of cheese.
I don't know if it's edible, but I'm gonna guess it looks like a Parmesan or maybe a white cheddar. She's gonna stop in and tell me I'm totally wrong, but that looks like a white cheddar to me. Behind them, we have the City of Rochester Hills Fire Department. They brought Ladder 3 and their 2018 Pierce with a 105-foot aerial ladder to the parade route today. Welcome to the parade route. Always happy to have some of our city's finest. Followed by the DPW plow truck.
Speaking of the city's finest.
So the Department of Public Services from Rochester Hills brought the huge snow plow truck and some of the employees and their families, driven by heavy equipment operator Adam Bauman.
Hey, Adam. There's some minions on there.
The DPS employs 72 people and takes care of 280 miles of roads during the winter season.
And next up, we have the St. Hugo of the Hills Cub Scout Pack 1037, a wonderful organization, Boy Scouts of America for children, kindergarten to 4th grade.
Love that they brought the scooters.
Yes.
Behind them, we have the Golden Retriever Lovers of Southeast Michigan. So obviously they have a passion for this wonderful breed. They're always looking for play dates, golden gatherings, and to share advice, recommendations, and pictures of our Goldens.
Who doesn't love a golden retriever? A lot of dogs in the parade this year.
Yes.
That's great.
I feel like it makes the parade extra happy.
Extra fuzzy and warm.
And they all are wearing costumes. I think that's so wonderful. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna name him Rex. Hey, Rex. There's Lily. Hi, Lily.
Oh, I thought that was Daisy.
Oh, Daisy. I'm sorry. You're right. That's Lily. I got him confused. I'm so sorry. All right, behind them, we have the Miss American Co-Ed pageant, who won her title in Florida in this past September. Her name is Savannah. She is the Miss American Junior Teen. Helps support girls and women to follow their dreams and become their most confident. Welcome to the parade route, Savannah. That's a very large crown, by the way.
Yes, it is. And I guess that
Beautiful
pageant's been around for 40 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I guess if you're dressed up like that, it would be better to ride than to walk.
I would agree. Behind her, we have Michigan Petite USA. It's a national pageant held in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It is for all women 5'6" and under. These girls are representing Michigan at the national pageant in August of 2023.
Yeah. And I spoke too soon because they're dressed up very nicely and they're walking.
And they're walking. They make it look effortless, so
Yes.
they make it look effortless.
And despite the cold, they look like they're very comfortable.
So one of the things that I love about the parade is that people get to walk at their own pace. So,
Yes.
you get some faster, you get some slower, but everybody makes it down the parade route nonetheless. Look at it, and they're still happy and well adjusted.
Mm-hmm.
So here we have Miss Senior Michigan Inc. So Madhuri Agarwal from Rochester Hills proves that grace, dignity, maturity, and artistic talent does not diminish with age. So she represents senior women across the state who are over 60 in their age of elegance. We're happy to have them on the parade route. So she has a tiara too. I'm wondering what it's going to take for me to find one of those. Do you think that would be offensive? I'm just kidding. They've earned it and they look beautiful.
Oh, we could both wear tiaras over here.
There she is right there looking stunning.
Yes.
Warm and stunning. Madhuri Agarwal from Rochester, thank you so much for representing us. Behind them, we have Busted Bra Shop. So the Busted Bra Shop in the village of Rochester Hills will hook you up. That's hilarious.
I get it.
Do you? I wasn't sure if you were going to. With the Best Foundation, voted Best Bra Shop in the USA by Intima Magazine for 2021. They have 6 stores and a great website. Oh, did you want to take that one? Did you know more than I did about that one?
I
You can
did
take
not.
that one.
I know that they're at the village of Rochester Hills. We just cut the ribbon there a few months
Love
ago.
it. We've got the North Oakland Dance Company coming down the hill. So North Oakland Dance Company was founded in 2021 by Rochester High School alum Becky Young. They offer many genres of dance from 15 months to adults. Look like average age out there is probably somewhere in the middle of that. I'm going to guess 15 months might be a little bit young to bring them on the parade route.
Yep, they're right across the university from Rochester High School.
Love it. And they argue it's more than a studio, it's a family, and I would 100% buy into that. They look like they're just having a ball out there, and we're so happy to have them here with us today.
It looks like we have a performance coming up.
Uh-oh. Behind them, we have University Hills. Looks like we've got the Girl Scouts.
All dressed up. Oh, look at that decorated scooter. Very nice. Welcome to the parade,
they're
you Hills.
singing Make New Friends But Keep the Old. I won't sing that, but that's very nostalgic of my brownie days.
Ah,
I tried to be a good member of the community. I don't know if it worked out so well for me, Jason, but I tried. We've got Holy Family Regional Girl Scout troops joining us, grades K through 3 as well. Obviously, they pride themselves on sisterhood, philanthropy, and respect. Their goal today is to help spread some cheer.
and warmth. Looking good in their antlers.
Nice to see people wearing hats too. Hats and sunglasses, ladies and gentlemen. Hats and sunglasses.
Yes, it's a tropical Christmas parade.
Behind them, we have the College Hunks. So the College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving stands for Honest, Uniform, Nice, Knowledgeable Service. They offer moving, junk removal, and donation pickup services operating in Oakland, Macomb, and St. Clair counties. We are happy to have you on the parade route. College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving. Hopefully they don't drive with their doors open like that. Do you think they know that that's unsafe?
few boxes falling out.
Love it. Love it, love it.
Looks like up next we have Wolfpack dog training. Another very well-trained dog there.
There's George. Hey, George. I'm going to name them all. George in his cute little t-shirt with the hoodie. Hey, George.
Yeah,
Good boy. Oh,
loving them treats.
he can jump higher than I can.
I'll jump that high for a donut.
I'll keep that in mind for next year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tempt you with that. So behind them we have, looks like our authors in April.
Yes,
Who are our business first place winners in the floats. I recognize some familiar faces out there.
This nonprofit organization connects children with award-winning authors and illustrators to fuel their love of reading, writing, and drawing. What a great way to
That
to
makes me
feed
so
creativity.
joyful. Second Street Studio Dance. Welcome to the parade route. They are not newbies to the parade route. So they are completely non-competitive. They've got an incredible Nutcracker performance coming up at Avondale High School if you're interested in attending. Recently they've performed at Arts and Apples, OU and RU basketball games, and they encourage you to come check them out at Avondale. Boy, I like the purple.
Yeah, like nice color.
And they've got pom-poms. I think, Jason, these kids are really trying to taunt me.
Those are, we got some purple in the pom-poms too.
Someone coordinated them very well.
Oh, they look so happy.
Rocking around the Christmas tree. That might be the first time I've heard that on the parade route today.
Oh, okay.
We've got Girl Scout troops from Long Meadow Elementary.
Daisies, brownies, and juniors. They work on different activities to promote character, good citizenship, outdoor activities, learning new skills, and service to others. They love helping the community. And here are just a few ways our troops have participated. They've donated items to the animal shelter, donated food and water, and they have made cards for Meals on Wheels.
We've got tutus on. Love it, ladies. Bring on a good tutu.
Yeah, well, they have their community service covers a wide variety.
I love it. Leave no stone unturned as far as volunteering and donating.
Yep.
What a worthwhile cause. Then we have Cub Scout Pack 421 of Brewster Elementary School. So surprisingly, they actually love to go camping. They want to camp, they want to do a derby car race, or they want to hike. They believe adventure helps us uncover a little more about ourselves. Uh-oh, you can hear them.
Yeah.
You can hear them.
What's coming up is the Yellow Jacket Marching Band from Avondale High School. And they are sponsored by Rochester Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics. Let's give a listen to the Avondale High School Marching Band. And we want to thank their director, Michael Hedgka, and assistant director, Rachel Peterson, for putting together such a great band.
So right behind them, we're going to have Gardner White Furniture, which is one of our TV sponsors. Again, we're going to thank Sarah Ford Buick GMC of Rochester Hills. And then quickly behind them, if you couldn't hear them, we've got the Oakland Township Fire Department. So Rochester's neighbors to the north, always willing to lend a hand to both Rochester and Rochester Hills.
Maybe not one of the largest departments, but definitely very impactful. Thanks again, Gardner White, for all your support.
Louder for the people in the back. I don't think we can hear you. Louder for the people in the back.
Yes.
Aw. Hey, sweetie. Deborah Stage Door, also not a newbie to the parade route this morning.
Celebrating their 38th year in teaching and sharing dance music and musical theater. Acting, too, for ages 2 to adult. They have a 30,000 square foot facility, and they fill it with music and dance. Let's see if they have a performance queued up for us today.
There we go. I love those costumes.
The Santa hats, kind of sparkly.
I mean, that's the only thing sparkly about them, so I'm glad that that's what you picked up on. Their whole costume looks like something out of a glorious holiday card.
Mm-hmm.
So behind them we have Oak Arbor Montessori School. So they provide Montessori education in a Christian environment. They have preschool through 8th grade, and they choose Peace on Earth as their theme this year. Welcome to the parade route, Oak Arbor Montessori School.
Oh, love that tree.
So do I. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I like that.
Very creative. Maybe you can order one for next year.
Yeah.
You can donate to some of their volunteer organizations. We've got Positive Steps Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine.
Delivering compassionate veterinary rehabilitation and physical medicine services designed to reduce pain and improve the quality of life for pets. Our pets do so much for us. It's good for us to, do something for them when they get injured or maybe older.
That's Nelson, by the way.
That's Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson, and then Ruby and Sheila in the background. Oh, Sheila and Vern.
Okay.
I can't keep track of them anymore. Oh, look at so many of them. Wow, look at that cameo. All of them. They just get a full on. That's wonderful.
And one thing I didn't realize is that their pain management includes acupuncture and laser therapy for our four-legged furry friends.
Listen, that's my realm, so I think everybody deserves to feel good. So we get a moment to just thank everybody for joining us on the parade route today. We've been able to look behind us as we've been broadcasting just to see everybody come down the parade route. And one of the things I always find so interesting is you need to play on the audience just as much as you need to play on being in the parade, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody needs that energy back and forth. It's really actually very cool to see that we want to make sure that everybody knows that we're excited to be here.
Right.
I'm excited to be here.
Everyone's excited to be here. Beautiful day, great bands. Loving to see the bands. Loving to see the costumes and all the decorations. I love the floats. I seem to have a lot more floats this year than I remember from the past.
Well, and there's something that I always remember: joy. Right? We have to find ways in our day to find joy, and this is definitely one of them. So with that, we are going to introduce the Rah Rah dance team. So we've got the performance and competition team coming down the parade route just now.
Oh, I can hear them, yep.
I can hear them, absolutely. I can't dance like them, but I can hear them.
Oh, backflips.
You might need a chiropractor.
Maybe.
Behind them, we have the Rochester United First Robotics High School teams marching down the parade route. So the First Robotics High School teams from Rochester, Rochester Adams, and Stony Creek are coming down the parade route. Each team designs, builds, and programs a robot at their school to compete against 450 teams in Michigan.
There's the Atom Bots, and we have the Rochester Feds and the Stony Creek Cybercats.
We've got A Auto Point Collision coming down the parade route.
Serving the community for 40 years, another long-time community service organization.
And did you know that's a 1953 Chevy? You know, I'm kind of a car nut, so that's a 1953. We've got the Fur Angels Pet Therapy Group. So they visit hospitals, nursing homes, and schools.
Petting with unconditional love for all. Very nice. Oh,
That little guy had to work 80,000 times harder than the Great Dane next to it.
adorable.
Oh, that was a good play on that. I saw what you did there. Oh, I can hear them outside. I can absolutely hear them outside.
A little Santa Claus riding on him. That's cute.
It's like, oh, I'm shy now. It's okay, Gus. We still love you. Bye, Gus.
Next up, we have the Plea Foundation, the volunteer-based nonprofit providing support and training costs and much-needed equipment to law enforcement professionals, including canine officers in need.
That stands for Professional Law Enforcement Association, if you were unaware of that. Happy to have them on the parade route. Look, even they have pom-poms. Maybe we should sell them next year.
Yes.
Or donate them. I feel like everybody needs some pom-poms.
Those are big pom-poms.
Those
too.
are very big pom-poms. We've got Dutton Farms coming down the parade route. So Dutton Farms is a nonprofit organization. Serving adults with intellectual and development disabilities.
Some of the Dutton Farm farmers have some of their artwork on display at Rochester Hills City Hall. It's,
Oh, I love it.
Really
very
amazing.
Very talented.
Yes, very much
Really
so.
very talented.
So we have some canine units there.
Yes, they're honoring Oakland County Sheriff and Master Canine Trainer Deputy Bob Loken, who sadly passed away, and his canine officer Lex, who also passed away. We love honoring our fallen heroes. Oh, there's all of our friends at Dutton Farms. I'm telling you, they're some of the most joyful people I've ever met.
Yeah. They make and sell some great products there too.
Two Men in a Truck, ladies and gentlemen. Founded in Lansing, Michigan in 1986, serving the Rochester community since 1999. One-stop shop for packing, moving, storage, and junk removal needs. Looks like they're ready to move stuff right now.
Yes. They've grown to much bigger than two men in one truck, that's for sure.
That's very true.
Great to have you along with us today at the parade. Welcome. And Merry Christmas to you too.
So it looks like we have the United Shore Professional Baseball League coming down the parade route. So for the last 8 seasons, it's been at Jimmy John's Field in downtown Utica. Of their 7 seasons, 46 players have signed MLB contracts and 3 have made it to the majors. JJ, the field general, The league's bat dog performs at every single game. On Fridays, they do a display, a fireworks display, after
Fun.
every game, which is probably a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Rah-Rah, Rochester Avon Recreational Authority coming down the parade route.
Number one provider of recreational services for Rochester and Rochester Hills. Sports teams for any age and ability.
We've got Red Box Dumpsters of Metro Detroit. So they have clean and efficient solutions you need to keep your project on time and on budget. Thank you so much for joining us, Red Box of Metro Detroit.
And speaking of clean and efficient, we have the Rochester Adams Marching Band coming up, sponsored by the Greater Rochester Community Foundation. And that band is sponsored by Any Lab Test Now, which is affordable private lab testing in Rochester Hills.
I think this is the last one of the parade route. You want to do the honors?
Yes. The Highlander Marching Band is the pride of Rochester. They've had a great season. They received straight Division I ratings at the MSBOA Festival. You don't get any better than that. Let's give a listen. That was the 4,000 member Rochester Adams Marching Band.
You definitely can hear it, and that means, you know, what's following them. That means Bordines, which has been in the community since 1939, is bringing Santa onto the parade route. Bordines is family-owned and operated by the third-generation locations in Rochester Hills, Clarkston, Grand Blanket, Brighton. There's Santa. Welcome to the parade route.
Welcome to downtown Rochester, Santa.
And on there we have the Parade Rainbow Wish child riding Kennedy, who's 6 years old, diagnosed with leukemia in 2020 and is doing well. She recently got her wish fulfilled. They took a trip to Orlando where she got to hang out with the princesses and at the theme parks.
Nice.
So we want to recognize Kennedy and her family on the parade route, as well as Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I haven't sent my list to Santa yet. Maybe I should start doing that. It's time.
We're not there. You can catch up.
Hey, wait, Santa, hold on. I just need to finish broadcasting.
Well, that is the last float of the 2022 Christmas Parade.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, Jason Dale, and David Walker, who we will not forget, he will be back, we wanted to thank you for joining us at the 70th Annual Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade. Thank you so much for filling in. Maybe I'll get kicked out and David and Jason will do it next year. But we sincerely wanted to wish you a very Merry Christmas, a wonderful holiday season, and we do hope that you will join us next year right here for the 71st Annual Rochester Area Hometown Christmas Parade. Be well, stay safe, and we will see you all next year. Thank you so much for joining us.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.